It's right out of the original, almost word for word. Here we go. One of my favorite scenes in Final Fantasy VII is the flashback in Calm, where we learn more about Sephiroth. I think it's one of the most special moments in the game where for me it solidified the magnitude of the story and the depth of these characters. And it also is the first time we understand the severity of the quest that we're on and how important it is that we succeed. So as we look at this exclusive footage from the Tokyo Game Show demo of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we're going to be seeing scenes from that flashback as well as some scenes from Juno. And this is all thanks to my good friend Schrodinger's baby Seal, who actually got invited to play this game early and has shared with us his footage. So please check him out. He's a fantastic creator. We're going to be reacting to his video that he made, and please check it out. It's a fantastic video. I'll link it in the description. And if you've enjoyed our time together, please check out some of the other videos we've done unearthing similar artistic intention. So I love this. Initially here we have this Mako Spring section, which looks very similar, if not identical to the original game. So impressed to see. It's absolutely beautiful. And we have Sephiroth and Cloud being escorted by Cowboy Tifa, which is amazing to see. Yeah, and I love it. And you can see Cloud here, looks amazing. Set design, the lighting looks amazing. It's very impressive.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
Oh,
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad.
amazing.
And the mayor, if you must know.
So it's really significant here because Cloud's mannerisms and body language here look like Zack, and Baby Seal pointed this out as well, right? It's so cool to see that he's actually mimicking that, and actually Cody, who plays Cloud, is taking it even further. He's really mimicking Caleb, who plays Zack, a little bit with his voice and everything, and it's just, if you know the full story, is really, really amazing attention to detail. And for new players, people who are going to experience what happens in that situation later on with the kind of full story here, I think it's going to be a really special revelation. And when you go and do subsequent replays of the entire trilogy, it's just going to make this beautiful, cohesive nature to the entire thing. So I'm so impressed. I hadn't even expected them to take it that far as the body language is concerned. I think it's just absolutely perfect. And look at that.
Practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
Ah.
Also, fans will recognize this familiar scene from the OG, where Sephiroth discusses the formation of materia and its connection to the planet, the knowledge of the ancients,
Love
the
it.
life stream, not to mention Sephiroth's unfiltered thoughts on Hojo.
How does materia let you cast spells exactly?
Awesome.
How did you ever get to be a soldier?
This is one of my favorite scenes as well because it's such a natural way to introduce lore. And I'm so happy they included this. And it's going to be awesome to kind of retroactively explain how materia worked in part 1 of the remake trilogy. I think this is super important for new fans. It's right out of the original, almost word for
To
word.
put it simply,
Really nice.
the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet,
Love it.
it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
Great work by Tyler as
Someone would
Sephiroth.
be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say.
Yep.
It's an affront to science.
It's Hojo.
Who?
Hojo, from research and development.
Oh, chills.
His predecessor was a great man, but him, he is anything but.
I love this. Again, just like the original, we don't know Sephiroth on an intimate level, but when he talks about stuff like this, you know, adds another layer to his character, of course, with the sort of the complexities that he's involved with Shinra. So it's really awesome to see this providing further insight to Hojo. I love that it's making us retroactively sort of trust Sephiroth and make Sephiroth very likable. I think this was really good in the original as well, where it's like, oh yeah, we don't like Hojo. Wait, Sephiroth doesn't like him either? I kind of like this guy. Like, what happened to Sephiroth? And I think that's what makes this flashback so well told in the original, as well as, you know, he's a likable guy. He's a hero, and then of course what happens to him. So
Familiar character switch function to control Sephiroth.
here we go. It looks so good, man. Look at the fluidity of his movements. It's so clean.
Guys,
Oh,
the
man.
One-Winged Angel and the god of the battlefield absolutely lives up to his namesake.
Amazing.
Sephiroth effortlessly destroys enemies with all the ease you'd expect. Surprisingly, though, Sephiroth has an extremely deep combat system,
Ooh.
complete with abilities, context-sensitive combos,
So exciting.
even multiple stances. It was curiously well fleshed out, enough to make me question just how much do we get to control Sephiroth in this game?
A very fine question from Baby Seal. And by the way, great edit on that part, Baby Seal. Very nicely done. So this is really significant too. We actually see the sort of reunion attendees here, and one of them gets
Suddenly,
snatched
a
up.
giant condor swoops out of the sky and snatches one of the helpless invalids up and
Very
heads in
interesting.
the direction of, you guessed it, Fort Condor. Though we don't get to explore that portion of the map in this demo, it gave me hope that it's still part of this game. This is our first look at an open area of Rebirth, and what better way to traverse the open wilds of Junon than by Chocoback? Chocobos can be summoned at any time during these open world segments, other than combat, by simply pressing R1. The Chocobo controls are immediately fun. The Chocobos we get to ride in this segment are mountain Chocobos, and guess what, guys? Chocobos can swim in this game. Chocobos also have a scent mechanic that allows them to sniff out and find treasure on the open field.
This is so exciting because right off the bat, it makes the world rewarding and interesting to explore. It's something we've been talking about for years over on this channel, right? Like, to make the world that interesting to explore, you have to fill it with points of interest, with treasure and reward. This is amazing. Like, you have this baby chocobo who you can follow around, and he's going to lead you to treasure. He's going to lead you to waypoints. And there's just items littered all over the place with the inclusion of this item crafting system that you can now craft items. It's so wonderfully created, and instantly makes me want to get out there and explore and collect to craft items. You know, that's going to be a deep system. I can't wait to see more. And just like Breath of the Wild here, as Baby Seal is showing off, there's chocobo ranches scattered throughout the world instead of just the one chocobo farm. Of course, it makes so much sense, and we can even customize the chocobos. I mean, come on, it is just so much fun. And this looks like something that would be, you know, in like a gacha game, that level of customization and equipment. And no, it's in the main game. It's so lovely to see, and I'm very excited. And look at this menu, clearly at the Temple of the Ancients, by the way. And I think that's going to be very significant, and that is going to be really the one of the climactic points of this game. So I think that's really smart to put on the menu and very bold. This has instantly answered another one of the things that I wanted to in this game, which is traversal. I've been saying for 2 or 3 years now, we need a jump button, we need a parkour button, we need something. And as you can see, we have seamless exploration now. And look at the way you can just walk up to stuff and climb, and it's not limited. This is so important. It is not limited to only tiny points of interest that feel very bottlenecking. Look at this. You can climb anything in the world. It's so much fun. You can mine crystals. You can open treasure chests. The world is rewarding. It is explorable. It feels alive. And it's exactly what I wanted. It's like they've answered every question that we had, every request. I truly think this is going to be the best game that Square Enix has ever put out in terms of quality, in terms of everything. It just looks absolutely amazing. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy for them, because I feel like they're really delivering their full vision of Final Fantasy. I've said it with Remake as well. The battle system is it. It is the full vision of what they've been trying to access and perfect with Final Fantasy for 20 years. I'm telling you. And now the world map system, finally with the PS5. I don't know if you guys heard, but we have confirmed that the world is a seamless, travelable loaded thing. Like, you can take the tiny Bronco, you can take a chocobo, you can swim around the entire world, different continents, period. No more open world, but it's just a little section and FF15 and everything. It's very fun, but you know, the PS4 can only handle so much. It's understandable. No, guys, this is it. It's finally expansively opened up, as Baby Seal here has said here, like Horizon. Look at that. It's glorious. There's items everywhere. So then we have this great section near the end where, of course, we are under Juno, which is its own town. It's such a smart way, and look at how alive it is. Again, the NPCs are so much more updated in this to be more lifelike. And of course, what better way to bring Yuffie back? I predict, actually, this is not the first time that the party sees Yuffie. I predict that she will have been seen before this, and similarly to the original, she will rob you or something like that. I bet that'll be the first time she sees him. And this will be kind of like when they help her here in this boss fight. I assume this will kind of solidify a reason why she will trust them and why she will journey with them, as opposed to just like running into them randomly, because, you know, they kind of have to have a reason to trust each other. She does, you know of Avalanche and would try to rendezvous with them, but I think this is, again, going to solidify their relationship. And again, just look at the boss. That looks so good. Look at everything. So impressive. Mr. Dolphin's there. Like, everyone's here, as they say in Smash Bros, right? Seamlessly done. Oh, come on. It's so cool. It's so cool. And look at that. His hair's wet coming out of the water. Like, that's the level of detail I'm talking about. I just want to say thank you, Baby Seal, for, you know, cultivating this amazing video that we can use to check out the footage. Thank you, Square Enix, for creating this amazing game and for inviting Baby Seal out so we could all enjoy this together. I'd love to hear what you guys think, but as far as I'm concerned, it looks fantastic. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and it's really only a few months away, guys. So I hope they continue to ramp up the promotion and everything. I do have a video essay that I'm working on for this, so I'd love if you guys tune into it. I'm gonna wait until after the stage presentation with Nomura to put this out, because I don't want to, you know, miss super vital information and then be kind of like outdated in just a couple days. So I'll wait for that. I think it's actually tomorrow night, so we'll stream that together. It'll be a lot of fun. So make sure to subscribe here. Come over to Twitch and follow if you want to enjoy that with us. And then we will be talking more about this game. We also have a Genshin video coming up in the near future as well. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And like I said, as you can see on the screen here, check out Baby Seal. This is his channel here. I'll click on it so you can get a better look. Fantastic creator, covering 16, 7, all kinds of great stuff. So check him out. Also a great friend that we got to hang out with in LA for the 16 event. So thank you, Baby Seal, again. And you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful time.